don't know about you guys, but I was obsessed with Sons of Anarchy. I've wanted to watch it since it came out, and I didn't have cable at the time, so I couldn't catch it. Also, that first season, it wasn't as popular to where, you know, you could see it whenever you wanted to see it, if you know what I'm saying, online. Now, of course, it is. Season 4 just wrapped up. Well, didn't just wrap up, but a couple of weeks ago wrapped up. And it's just a lot easier to catch episodes. I was able to watch seasons 1 and 2 on Netflix streaming. Now, season 3 is actually up there now on streaming. But I caught up to those and then honestly used Sidereel to see season 3, like in over 2 days. And then I was able to catch up to season 4 and then watch season 4. Talked to my mom and they recorded it for me. She has cable and I was able to watch all of season 4. I love this show. So I was really excited to see they had an app. This app is off the chain. I mean, it is an app designed by people who know what fans of a show want. There's so much content in this app, and it was only 99 cents. They could have easily made this like $3 or $4. There's $4 to $5 of stuff in here, and to have it be 99 cents was really cool on the part of excuse me, Kurt Sutter. I don't know how much he had to do with it, or FX, but this app is gorgeous. There are all these little side stories, and most of them are comics, and then some of them are actual photographs. So at the end of season 3, and sorry, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched Sons of Anarchy and you want to, then you need to fast forward through this review. At the end of season 3, they all went to jail. And so this little storyline is what happened while they were in jail, which I love it. And it's actually like a little comic book. And so then you would click up here and read through, and then you would turn the page and it's like original illustrations. Oh, I love it. So then some of them are photographs. Like these are deleted scenes from the script. So then it's actually pictures. And this is deleted scenes and stills from, this was the wedding? Yeah, it was the wedding of Opie and what's her name. So like the deleted text is like on the screen and then it's pictures. Love this. And then if it's not that, it's the little illustrated stories. Like a lot of it is like the illustrations. And then they have more of the things that are actually the photographs. There's also the cast bios and press kits, as well as information about all of their bikes, and more deleted scene more deleted scene little stories. Now, as you can see, these need to be downloaded. It doesn't take that long to download though, and they really worked on this because when this first came out, oh my goodness, it would take like a minute for the app to load, and then they really cut down that load time. You can go to Kurt Sutter's blog, the production blog for the show, or buy Sons of Anarchy merchandise. All of these take you out of the app. And you get a warning about that. And as you can see, like this is stuff where you have to download. But as you can see, if you've already downloaded it, then it'll be the red where you can just go ahead and pick it. If you like Sons of Anarchy, you need to get this app. Now, unfortunately, the only thing is that the update, when they updated to fix some of the lag issues, it took out all of your downloaded content. And it's like the downloaded content is stored within the app. So when I first got this, I went through and I downloaded everything. So I know all this stuff was downloaded, and I haven't gone back and downloaded it again because I read it the first time. But I think that might happen with every update. I don't know. So you need to get this if you like Sons of Anarchy. That's all I'm going to say. You will not be disappointed. You really need to catch up to minimum season 3 before you start fooling around with this app. Otherwise, you're going to be spoiled for some stuff. There's not a lot of season 4 information in here, except for some of the deleted scenes from season 4. But you can avoid that. If you catch up through season 3, you'll be fine. And then after you finish season 4, you can just do this. But otherwise, there's a lot to get you through. But if you're just new to Sons of Anarchy, I wouldn't recommend getting this till you at least finish minimum season 2. Preferably season 3, but that's my opinion. This is an amazing app, a great buy. I highly recommend it. It is in the App Store. The ABC Player iPad app is just an example of how networks need to do things. Now, ABC has always been ahead of the curve. Always. They were the first network to put their shows online where you could watch them. They were the first network to get their iOS app. They were the first network to figure out how to just have the seasons. They had full seasons of their series online before anybody else. And again, they have hit it out of the park with their iOS app. Here's the featured scroll across the top. You can search through the schedule. And of course, you have to put in your information. So it's local to you, but this is their basic network schedule. You can slide across the top to see what's coming on for that day. For Wednesday, here's the whole schedule. Or you can look by week and then see a whole week at a glance, Sunday through Saturday, of what's coming on. I like this. It's the all shows little thing. So they've got what's hot, evening and daytime shows. I didn't know the Chew was on here. Unfortunately, whole episodes are not available. That's what they need to get on. They used to have whole seasons are not available. It's a little bit like Hulu where you've got the last, 4 or 5 episodes available. And you can see like all the episodes available, but I don't know what the point of this is because it's one more than what they showed there. Here it shows 5, there it showed 4. So, I do like the fact that this is a way, let's say you didn't get to watch the latest episode of whatever show you're looking at. You can come here and hit it up. And you can click on it through that little section. Or you can watch it. You can come to the show page and watch it. Or you can watch it through... You can just hit this and have it come up. So... the View has been on 15 years, really? Wow. So yeah, all the shows are here, simple, to the point, clean interface, easy to navigate. You can have where your viewing history, so let's say you started watching something you didn't finish, you can click on it here. Now it doesn't hold your place like the Netflix app. You're going to have to start over, but you'll just have to deal with it. Of course, there are commercials, but ABC is good with the commercials. You get a decent amount of show in between the commercials. There's not commercials every 2 seconds. Or even, let's say, every 5 minutes. I feel like the CW app has commercials every 5 minutes. ABC has a reasonable amount of time between commercials, as well as only a couple of commercials when they show the commercials. It's not 15. And it's also not the same commercial over and over and over again, which is enough to drive you insane. So, great app. If you have not downloaded it, I highly recommend you give it a try if there are shows that you watch on ABC and you can catch them through the app. NBC finally decided to join the party and create an app for the iPad. What's hilarious though is when the app initially debuted, for some crazy reason, they thought people would be happy with clips of shows. The overwhelming number of comments underneath, I always say underneath because it is underneath the description in iTunes, but everybody was like, are you kidding? What is the point of this? Why is there just clips? How is this helping me? And about 2 weeks later, they brought the app back out, and lo and behold, you can watch full episodes, which of course is the only point of any app that you get in regards to a television show. I mean, why do I need clips? I mean, it's so ridiculous. So, yes, you can watch full episodes of your shows here in the NBC app. And the more popular shows are available, which is pretty cool. Sorry, this one goes this way. So things like Law and Order Special Victims Unit, Chuck, The Biggest Loser, you can see full episodes of the shows within this app. And it's great. I mean, I think it's really great. Of course, as usual in most shows, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 9 times out of 10 the last 5 episodes, which I think is a really good, fair, generous number of shows. I honestly do think that. So, honestly, with these television apps, that is all I care about, is can I see full episodes? Yes or no? And honestly, I think most people do as well. Yes, you can see full episodes. The episodes play really nicely in here. The stream is great. They also include an episode guide for the shows, as well as other little video clips, which is fine. I don't have a problem with them adding clips, but give me my full episodes. For some reason, there's games and photos at the top of here. The games are some weird, I don't know, they're like trivia games, but really, who cares? I'm sorry, I just don't. And then there are pictures for some reason. There's also the schedule of the shows, and from what I can tell, I think this is New York time. I'm in Chicago. I really don't use the schedule on this, but there is a schedule available if that's something that you want to deal with. What would be cool is if this schedule brought you to the show within the app, but it doesn't do that. Like I said, the most important thing in regards to this app is whether or not you can watch full episodes, and the answer is yes. So if there is a show on NBC that you like to see, and it's hard for you to see it at its broadcast time every time it's on, I highly recommend you download this app. It is free, so how can you not have it? It's for iPad, and it's in the App Store. PBS Player for iPad is a vast improvement over the PBS app for iPhone and iPod Touch, mainly because of the layout, of course. But then when they actually came out with this, they finally came out with the upgrade of watching full episodes within the app, which you really couldn't do with the iPod Touch and iPhone versions. The only problem I have with this app is that all episodes of most things aren't available, and I personally really think they should be. They should actually make it possible for you to pay, and then that could be part of your donation to PBS, to allow you to watch full episodes of things within the app. So as you can see, this is the main page, and there's a scroll of shows at the top, plus you could also scroll through the bottom to see available shows. Over here on the side, you have a choice of the schedule, of course, and you can pick your local PBS station. Here in Chicago, it's WTTW Channel 11, plus they have WTTW HD, WTTW Prime, and other ones. So you can, of course, scroll up. Well, it's really late when I'm recording this. So it's starting at 7 o'clock, but see, here's the whole day of Saturday. I just wiped off my stylus and now it's dragging. So here's the description of the show. Now this page is all the programs, plus local programs. Here's Check Please, which is an awesome show here. And luckily there are a lot of full-length episodes in here. And it's so funny, but nowadays, every single comment on any app for watching at any station, if you don't offer full episodes within the app, people are flipping out. And it's kind of hilarious, actually. The streaming on this is awesome. I've watched several full-length episodes of things on here. The streaming's fabulous. And you can add it to your favorites if you want. You got to sign in though, of course. And then there's TV times for it to come on, and of course, that relates to your PBS channel. And this says it's not showing in my area at this time, which is kind of crazy because it comes on here every Friday in Chicago. So I don't know what's up with that. There is some problem with that. I went into settings. I have WTTW checked. So that's a little glitch in here, because my other beef with this is that one of the things I started watching on here, as you can see, just about every PBS thing is on here. I had started watching Ken Burns' Prohibition, which is amazing. I saw the first like 2 hours, but then it only went to shorts and previews, and it constantly said it was not available in my area. And just by check please, I know that's inaccurate, so I think I missed Prohibition, depending on this app. That being said, there is a great variety of things to see on here, and there are a considerable number of full episodes of shows. So don't let me deter you from checking out the app and seeing what's available. But you do need to check and see what's available. Don't depend on or count on being able to watch all of the episodes of your shows within this app. Even in the sense that you'll be able to see the last 5 episodes or something, because it might not be how it works. But I do encourage you to check it out. You can have your favorites there, but I'm not signed in. And then you can create a profile on the app as well. So if you are a viewer of PBS shows, I do recommend you check out the PBS app for iPad. I think you will like it.